guys, so I'm going to show you my plans for February. And the first one I have up is the vest. So the vest that you saw me in the last video, I'm going to make that. And what I've decided to do is on the outside, I'm going to use this really nice, it's kind of like a flannel, like a thick flannel. It's this nice dark green, and it kind of has like a herringbone pattern to it with a little bit of black. So it's like black in the background, kind of heathered looking, and then like a dark olive green. And it's really soft and nice. So that's going to be for the outside of the vest. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to quilt that just with like basic lines, I think. That's my plan anyways. That's kind of how my vest is now. It's like down, I think like fake down insulation, and then like a, what do you call that, like slippery vinyl kind of fabric on the outside. So I think I'm going to do the same thing by quilting my pieces before I sew them together. This is my plan. And the inside, instead of using just like regular batting, I'm going to use 100% wool. So this is, yeah, just 100% white wool. It looks like batting, but it's wool. So because I want it to be something that's really warm and can get wet and still be warm. So that's going to be the inside. So I'll put those pieces together. And then the inside is going to be this very lush, it is like so soft. Oh my gosh. It is so soft. It's that like, maybe they call it plush or something. I don't know. New fabric now that I see it in the kids' clothes a lot. They have like sweatsuits for kids and they're in this really soft fabric. And it's also that annoying fabric that when you cut it, it like creates this giant mess, which we've had when the kids have been doing PJ pants in here. It is like stuff flying everywhere. It is, yeah, not very fun. So that part, hopefully I'll get it all cut and then not have to worry about it. It is kind of gray, like a really light gray. I was gonna get like a white or a cream color to be on the inside, but then when I held the white up against the dark green, it looked like a little bit too drastic, too different, and I feel like you're gonna see a little bit like in the top of the vest around the neck. So yeah, I don't know, I felt like that was gonna be too drastic, and I couldn't really find a good cream color that I liked, so I went with this gray fluffy fabric. So that will be very soft. I think it'll be super warm. And of course, like the week I'm thinking about making it, it's gonna be like 60s and 70s all week. That's in Fahrenheit. I do not know what it is in Celsius. And I'm sorry, because that's another one of those things that I'm like, I don't know, they're saying like 22 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. So yes, it's pretty warm. It's like spring weather. So yes, that's my first make for the vest. Oh, and this is the zipper I got for it, the separating zipper. It's kind of hard to find. This one's actually reversible. I didn't need it to be reversible, but that's just what they had, so it's fine. But yeah, I got that because I thought it looked nice with the green, kind of a natural theme there. So that's all for my vest. And then I have, this one's not very exciting, but I've been working on my husband's moulage. So I think I told you I was making his slopers. So the first part of making slopers, or like blueprints of your body, so that's like how you start to make all your patterns, is from your slopers, and then you can turn it into whatever you want to. So I've been using the same method I used to make my slopers, but it's a little bit different because it's for a man, so it's taking me a little bit longer. You'd think it would be less long because because you don't have the whole bust to deal with, but it's ended up being a little bit tricky for him because he's a little bit of an odd shape because he has like a 50-inch chest because he's muscular, but then his waist goes in, his neck is really wide, so it's like a lot of little things. So what I'm having trouble with on his moulage is gaping on his armhole. So I've been trying to work and cut through that to get it to fit him just right. So, but he needs a white button-down shirt desperately, and I don't think he wants me to make it. Actually, he's worried that the neck won't be stiff enough, like it won't stand up enough. I'm going to use some pretty heavy-duty interfacing for that and see if I can't get it to stand up enough for him. He wants it to be like a crisp, clean white shirt, but I just feel like once he has something that's custom made from a sloper for him, he's gonna be like, I don't want any other clothes, which I might be getting myself into a little bit of a rabbit hole. Because yes, I think once you have clothes made from your sloper, it just feels like you don't have clothes on. It's like super easy. You don't have any restriction of movement anywhere. So yes, so I'm gonna make him that because the dress shirt's always too tight around his neck, and to fit his chest they have to be bigger size, but then they're looser on his waist. So I think making him one would be really nice. So I have this, it's kind of like a linen. Hey guys, so I just realized when I was when I was editing the video, that when I was explaining this white fabric, it just cut off. So I thought I would just finish that little explanation. So this is the fabric that it looks kind of like linen. I don't know if you can really see there, but yeah, it looks kind of like linen to it, but it's not. It's not real linen. It's like a polyester blend, because I don't love having to iron shirts all the time. I actually love ironing, I do, but I don't love ironing button-down shirts. So that's, yeah, for that shirt for my husband, and I didn't want to have to iron it all the time, so I just have that white fabric. And also it's kind of going to be the first one on using his slopers, so I didn't want to spend a ton of time with really nice fabric. I kind of want it to be as a draft, but something that he can also wear as a white shirt. So that is the finished explanation of that, and now we'll go on to the next one. I'll jump back in. Thanks, bye. Okay, so that's the second make, and I have to run over here to grab the third piece, so hold on 1 second. Okay, so the third thing I'm going to make is the new, sorry, I was not prepared when I sat down, the new Zade dress by Tilly and the Buttons. So I've been looking at it. It's such a fun little pattern with all the color blocking. I really like it. And it looks very similar to me as the Heather dress, as far as the jersey and having the pockets in the seams like that and having the same cutout along the sides. It kind of has a slimming effect when they do it that way. And so yeah, it's very similar to the Heather dress, but I sew over it. And so I'm going to try the Zade dress with the colors that I was thinking of doing the Heather dress. So I'm going to do, on Zade, I'm going to do a long sleeve version. And I'm going to do black for the raglan sleeves and for the part that comes in on your sides and goes down. So it comes in like that and goes down on the front and the back. And then for the pretty part here that's like kind of a triangle, and then the skirt is going to be out of this, this red kind of flowery patterned fabric. And this is just a knit, but it's kind of one of almost like those performance knits that have they're a little bit slippier, and that's the same as what this is. They're like kind of thicker, a little bit more like a scuba knit, but not quite like that. A little bit different, more flexible, I think. So yes, I'm gonna try the Zade in that because I love things that have black with them. I know that's very dark of me, but I don't know, I feel like black just looks, when there's black in there, it just looks better maybe on me. So yes, those are my 3 plans for February. I really enjoyed your comments on the January makes videos. You guys are so fun, and all my new subscribers, really happy to have you. My name is Amy. I have this little business, So Fun, and we're in Richmond, Virginia, and we are, just teaching kids and adults to love sewing. So really fun being in the YouTube community. And you guys got me thinking, what are the other things that we mess up, well not mess up, but we have different between US and UK? So we talked about the vest, and some of you guys, I can't remember, someone had commented, you guys have a different name for it, something with a G, and I can't remember now, but yes, for what the UK calls our version of a vest. And then I was thinking about dungarees. So dungarees we don't use here. We say overalls for dungarees. So I thought that was funny. We say seam ripper. You guys, I think, normally say unpick or an unpicker. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. These are just ones that I was starting to think about after we talked about it. And what else was I thinking? Oh, a jumper. So a jumper, I'm a little confused about, but a jumper, I think, you guys, it's like a sweater. I don't know if it needs to be like something that was actually knit or just a sweater-ish looking garment. But a jumper for us, like I think I would call that like a little kid's like one-piece suit. I don't know. I don't even know about that one either. Yes, so it's kind of funny to think about the different things. I was trying to think how I should make like a list of all of our different versions in clothing. I did think of some more, but I can't think of them now. So yes, fun doing that over the ocean. I like it. And I'm getting ready to have a couple lessons here. It's a Friday night, and I have a couple of private lessons to do. And then, this weekend I'm going to work on this sewing, trying to get my husband's slopers straightened out and done for that, because his birthday was this week, and so I was trying to get it done for his birthday on Wednesday, but I had some different presents for him, so I just extended it to the month of February. So if I get it done the month of February, that's acceptable, because who doesn't like presents after their actual birthday? So that is what I have for you guys today, and I'll be back to show you guys that either next week or the week after. And if it is the week after, I'm going to try to think of a different one to show you guys for next week. I'm trying to be better about my once a week vlogs. So anyways, leave your comments below for what you think. I love hearing from y'all, and I hope you have a really good weekend. Bye.